and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to share with you guys how to make a super easy and delicious beef green chili. In case you guys want to learn how I make it, just stay tuned and I'll show you how. Alrighty guys, so let's get started with our ingredients. So for this recipe you're going to need 2.5 pounds of chuck pot roast, half a white onion, 2 garlic cloves, 2 bay leaves, 2 guajillo peppers, 10 Anaheim peppers, 3 jalapeño peppers, 4 tomatillos, 2 garlic cloves minced, a half a white onion chopped, olive oil, 3 tablespoons of flour, thyme, cumin, oregano, kosher salt or your preference of salt, and pepper. Now these are ingredients, you guys. Now let's get started. Alright, so I went ahead and washed my meat and I also cut it into large cubes. And I also crushed my 2 guajillo peppers in the blender. So that's what I have here. So now we're just gonna season our meat. So I'm gonna start with the kosher salt. Black pepper. Cumin. Oregano. You get the and thyme. So I'm just gonna flip them over and do the same. Alright, so the first step is to sear our meat. I'm gonna add some olive oil into my big pot and I have it set on medium heat. So my pot is already hot, so that's gonna allow my oil to get hot fast. So now we're just gonna add our pieces of our cubes of meat. Okay, so once you no longer see pink, we're going to add our water. And I'm going to add about 9 cups of water. Good. So I'm just going to add my onion, my 2 garlic cloves, and my 2 bay leaves. And now we're just gonna let it simmer for about 3 to 5 hours until our meat becomes tender. Alright guys, so it's been an hour. And as you can see, the water is starting to evaporate. So I'm gonna open it real quick. So you can see, starting to see the meat. So I wanna make sure that the water is covering our meat. So I'm gonna go ahead and add 4 cups of water. So just enough water to cover the meat. Okay, and now we're just gonna close it back up and just continue waiting. Alrighty guys, so it's been about 2.5 hours that the meat has been cooking. We're gonna check it and see how it's doing. And it's starting to be tender. So I'm just gonna leave it there for like another 20 to 30 minutes. While that's still simmering, we're gonna start working on our chiles. Alright, so while that's still simmering, I'm gonna start working on my chiles. I'm gonna roast the 10 Anaheim peppers. So we're just gonna roast them. Our tomatillos. And 2 out of 3 jalapeños. So we're just gonna let them roast and then we can proceed to step number 2. Continuing to take all our chiles and close your bag so like that you can make them sweat and it'll be easy to peel them. Alright, so I'm just gonna let them sweat there for a while and then we can start working on our meat. Alright, so now it's been 3 hours, so I'm just gonna turn off my meat And I'm going to start taking out the meat because we are going to shred it. So I'm just gonna place it in a bowl. And you do not want to get rid of your broth, okay? Because we are going to be using it for our sauce. And this is where you can tell that your meat, it's very tender and it's done. Because it starts to come apart. So now we're going to start shredding our meat. Alright, so here I'm just shredding the meat. It is hot, but it is best for you to do it when it's hot, you know. And I do not like to eat the fat, so that's what I'm separating. Set it to the side, and now we are going to strain our broth. So this is where your meat was boiling it, so now we're just going to strain it so we can separate all the chunks from the juice. So now that we have that, we're going to set it to the side. And now we're going to work on our chiles. And we're just going to kind of chop them. Do not overmix it, okay? You do not want to create a sauce. So I'm just going to put some. Okay, so that should be good. So you want it to be kind of thick. Okay, so now that we have our chiles, we're going to start working on the sauce and putting it together. Alright, so here I went ahead and chopped the leftover jalapeno. We're going to be using that for our sauce. And now we're just going to get back to the same pot that we boiled our meat. Okay, so we're just going to use it as it is with everything in there still. And I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Alright, so once your oil is hot, we're going to add our onions. So we're gonna saute them. Okay. Then we're going to add our 2 minced garlic. So we're just gonna cook them until they're translucent. Okay, so once that's ready, we're going to add half of our chiles. Just mix it around. Okay, so now we're going to add our flour, and we're just gonna mix it until it's dissolved. So now we're going to go to our broth and get 1 cup. Just mix it around. Alright, so once that's already all mixed together, you guys, and it's kind of thickened a little, we're going to add 4 more cups of our broth. That should be all of our broth. And we're going to add the leftover chile. Just mix it. So now we're just going to add the same seasonings that we used to season our meat. That's the same seasonings that we're going to add into our sauce. So I have the leftover guajillo chiles. Just gonna add some pepper, some oregano, and some thyme. And of course, your salt. So we're just gonna wait for all those flavors to come together. So we're just gonna let it simmer for 15 minutes. All right, so once it starts simmering, add your jalapeños. And let that simmer all together. And you also want to try it for salt. To me, it's good. Alright guys, so after 15 minutes, this is what your sauce should look like. It should be a little thickened. So now we're going to add our meat. Making sure I get every piece of meat, because I'll burn my fingers to get them. And just mix it all in there. And let me tell you that it smells so delicious. And that's what it looks like so far. Get in there. So I'm just gonna lower down the temperature. So we're just gonna lower down the temperature to low. And now let it simmer for about 40 to 45 minutes. And after that, that is it. Alright guys, so it's been 40 minutes. And our meat is done. And it's ready, you guys. You guys can serve it with rice and beans, or you can put it in burritos. That's just optional, however you want to serve it. But let me tell you that it is delicious. Alrighty guys, and this is the final result right here. I went ahead and served it with some rice and some beans. That actually, the beans, you guys, I have a recipe, so I'll leave it in the link in the description box so you guys can go check it out. And then some tortillas. Super easy and delicious. Alrighty guys, and now for the best part. Super delicious, you guys. And also, you guys, if you want it to be more spicy, you can always, you know, substitute the jalapeños for some serrano. I think for me and for my kids, this is perfect. So yeah, there you have it. Alrighty guys, and there you have it. Super easy and delicious beef green chili. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video, and if you did, please don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. If you recreate this recipe, please don't forget to send me your pictures through Snapchat, Instagram, or Facebook. I enjoy looking at them. And if you do this recipe, please let me know in the comments down below how is it that you make it, and also what other recipes you would like for me to do. And if you're new to my channel, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you guys can be part of our family, and also hit that little bell so you guys don't miss any upcoming videos. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.